Hello, my name is Erica Redner. I use she, her pronouns. My master's thesis invites us to consider a critical, timely question. What motivates American blue-collar workers to choose particular careers or sites of employment today? At this very moment, the future of American democracy is intimately linked to the kinds of economic opportunities that have and have not been available to blue-collar workers in past decades. Economic hardships borne by this population amid deindustrialization, wage stagnation, and the near-universal end of pensions have led many from this camp to embrace values and positions like zero-tolerance immigration policies that are starkly at odds with those of many college-educated Americans with better job options. Despite the urgency of understanding how American blue-collar workers choose particular careers or employment sites, little has been written in the 21st century that informs this question. I contribute to our understanding of how this population makes career decisions by examining white males embedded in one industry and city, the oil refinery workers of Philadelphia. Their jobs require them to work in hazardous conditions that jeopardize their health. Their 12-hour shifts require them to be on site at wee hours of the night. Because the refinery needs constant oversight, they miss many holiday and life cycle celebrations with family and friends. Yet they covet these jobs and stay for decades. Why? Because these jobs have a reputation of significantly elevating families' prospects. They afford workers the opportunity to make over $100,000 a year, and this enables them to achieve two major goals. First, to provide their families with what they consider essentials: medical insurance, homes in decent neighborhoods, Christmas gifts, annual vacations to places like Hawaii, and high-quality private or public education, as well as such luxuries as very modest second homes on the Jersey Shore and non-commodified childcare in children's early years by absorbing the cost of their wives, who also embrace this arrangement, staying home with them. We never wanted strangers raising our kids, one oil worker and his wife told me. Another spoke of his belief that the one-on-one attention his wife gave his kids was superior to what they would have received in daycare, and then said with conviction, "This is what I cared about, not material things, like a new car or a nicer house." They also enable them to achieve a second goal, contributing to the public good through their consumption decisions. With wages like this, they can bypass corporations like Walmart, whose labor practices they find unconscionable, and direct their money to operations that treat their workers well. In this current electoral moment, as those of us in both camps look with greater anxiety and anticipation than ever at who will lead us for the next 4 years, we need to turn our gaze toward each other. College-educated Americans voting for Biden need to understand why the economic position of blue-collar Americans has reinforced particular values that might lead a sizable portion of them to support Trump. My master's thesis provides a starting point for that important work. Thank you.